all of a sudden, my horse just takes off running.
One rain break!
I was literally scared for my life. 在今天的影片开始之前，我想要特别感谢一下我们 Surfshark VPN 赞助这个影片的播出。Surfshark VPN 是我自己非常爱用的服务 ，Virtual Private Network 是我们出门在外使用网络的安全感。使用 Surfshark 会将你所有网络活动加上一层防护网。另外 ，Surfshark VPN 还有5日制原则，在将你资料加密的同时，绝对不会收集你的数据，所以不用担心资料的外流。而且他们 Clean Web 的功能可以自动阻止超过100万个已知邪恶网站。网络上钓鱼方式和其他的威胁，现在有各式各样的诈骗网站或是活动，所以还是要小心哦。只要你点击下方资讯栏的连结，使用我独家折扣码太白粉520，你不仅可以享受到特别的优惠，还会额外再送你3个月使用期限哦。而且他们还有30天退费保证，快去看看吧！嗨嗨，我是沙白。
嗨，大家好，我是 Eric。
我们这一次又要飞去美国了。
嗨，我是 Baby。哦，可爱耶！我们这一次要到机场了，所以我们
OK， 对，在飞机上要安静，对不对？好，那接下来呢，我们会到美国去跟木曜拍影片。那我们在台湾已经有跟他们拍1支，那接下来会再拍2支一日系列。
You ready, guys?
We're ready, guys.
Okay.
Let's do this. If you don't like it, Mama can eat it.
Oh no.
Oh, you gonna eat it?
大家开箱他们的飞机餐，这是他们跟胡同烧肉一起合作的烧肉饭，然后里面有很多青菜，还有烧肉跟饭，而且这个颜色看起来很漂亮，有没有？这个好满足哦！天哪！
So now just English from now on, because we're in America.
I don't want to speak Taiwan. I want to speak good.
America.
She said, I don't want to speak Taiwan, I want to speak American.
Associate the language with the country.
We have 7 hours to drive. It's 12:40, so let's get going. Okay, 我们终于到 Tucson, Arizona. Hi. Taiwan #1. Look at that. No, he bought it.
Oh, you did?
That's one with Chinese writing on it, right?
Wow.
Sick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ellie. Happy birthday to you. Look at your cake.
Look at. What is it?
I know it's not sparkly like your mom's did.
那在我们开始拍这一支影片之前，我们就有先去准备我们的服装。其实我在美国长大了，但是我从来没有进去 Boot Barn 过，然后发现哇，全部的东西真的很贵。我的 boots 大概需要200块美金，然后我的草帽。它只是一个摸起来像塑胶的帽子，可是就要100块美金。那全部的服装全部加一加，大概500多块，我整个吓死了。我觉得衣服就是穿起来还蛮有 feel 的，然后我就觉得说，我是个 COWGIRL 酷哦。
难怪大家下车。
我觉得大概5到10分钟有。
太难得碰到了，
至少好几公里耶，这有可能
真的太难得碰到了，你知道吗？
应该要教年轻人去那边跳上去再跳下来看看。
对 ，It's really amazing 。
后面那3台车都我们的，然后大家直接停下来，因为他们知道我们这个火车会等超久的。这里是很多 evergreen So as we drove up onto the ranch, I was literally awestruck because I was like, first of all, I've never seen so many animals so close to me. Like, obviously you go to the zoo, but you don't see anything that close to you. And then something that I thought was absolutely amazing is that Kristen and Travis were talking to us a little bit about what it means to work on a ranch. And what I found really interesting is that ranches are normally passed down from generation to generation. Like, if I wanted to go out and buy a ranch, it would be very, very expensive, and I would probably never make back what I put in, my initial investment.
A lot of families, the newest generations, aren't interested in continuing that. They'd rather go to town and get a job somewhere in a factory or work at McDonald's than keep the hard work of a family farm or a family ranch going.
So there's a quote that's like, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that's what I see with them. Yes, they are working hard. Yes, there's so much that they have to do, but at the same time, they're so happy to do it. And I think finding that kind of joy and contentment in life is so beautiful.
When you have animals, when you have a family farm or a ranch, there's no day off. There's no vacation because animals depend on you.
上车，
我觉得很紧张，因为我觉得我的角色有一点点算是小翻译，然后就有点恐怖。
Kristen 跟 Travis 叫我们去做什么，我们就去做。他们不太会去插手说，哦，不是这样做，然后就看着你做。然后我就觉得这是很美式的风格，就是在过程中去学习，而不是先学习再去练习。我觉得这是很棒。然后其实一开始我们在喂马，我就觉得很酷，就是把手伸出来，他们真的那个 fuzzy 的感觉在你手上那样，搓很可爱。然后就觉得说，哇，这个马真的是很漂亮，很强壮。Okay, come and get it, come and get it. Over here.
How do you tell how old the horses are?
By the teeth.
By the teeth?
Yeah, you can open the mouth and look at the teeth. Might show you
Okay.
how old the horse is.
刚刚学到它耳朵比较长叫做 mule， 然后这个耳朵比较小的叫做 horse。
他们那个大便的量真的是超过你的想象，就是哇哦 ，OK， 真的很多。然后好险是不太会臭，就是一点点臭而已。马是一个很互相的动物，你帮它，你喂食，你帮它清大便，然后你为它工作，它就为你工作。人跟人很少可以做到这样，但是人跟动物居然是可以做到这样，还蛮棒的。
Why do they put cover over the horses?
The flies bottle these eyes.
Oh, they butter their eyes.
Yeah.
You doing okay?
哦，喉咙好痛哦。
太干了，对不对？
我必须跟你说 ，Arizona 的夏天非常非常热，每一天大概是40到45度之间。然后那时候太阳非常大，你好像活在烤箱里面，你没有办法离开这个热。然后，尤其是我们是在太阳底下工作，不是说有阴影处什么的，真的是太阳底下工作，会感觉好像你所有的水分都在离开你的身体，就是好像在 evaporating， 然后你整个水分都没了。
我现在是有一点中暑的状态，其实我想要撑，但是我的身体在告诉我真的不行。那时候我一开始我就想说蹲着休息一下，再继续站起来。然后蹲着第一次站起来的时候，就开始觉得好想吐，我不想要那么嫩，我不想要那么烂，所以我现在休息一下，然后等一下再继续。OK， 我现在已经好很多了，就是有休息一下，吃点东西，喝水，然后我们现在要准备去骑马。我觉得还蛮紧张的，因为我不想要伤害到那个马。然后他说一拉，你拉，比如说你拉5公斤，他就感受到你拉5公斤的重量在他嘴巴里面，所以我就会觉得说，如果我让他受伤怎么办？我会很紧张。但是我相信这老师是好的老师，所以应该是没有问题。
带一只马感觉怎么样？
我很紧张，但是我不想让他知道，所以我是假装轻松。但我不知道他有没有感受到。
Okay, pro marriage tip. 如果你老婆太嚣张的话 you can tell her, hey, get off the high horse.
One thing that they taught us is that the horses are able to feel what you feel. So if your heart is racing, they will know. If you're nervous, they will know. And they will feed off those feelings. And so I was like, okay, keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. But as I'm telling myself to keep calm, I'm making myself more and more nervous. When I got on the horse for the first time, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And the horse was like, oh, you don't know what you're doing? Huh, let me show you. And he kind of took control from me. And so as I'm trying to control this horse, he is like fighting me a little bit. So at first I was thinking, originally I thought, oh, if you want to control a horse, you have to like kick it or like say something and they kind of just know. But it's actually what's controlling them is a little thing called a bit in their mouth and then the reins. And so he's teaching us how to use the reins and I'm like, I don't know why what you're saying is not translating into what I'm doing because this horse is like doing the opposite of what I'm telling him to do. And I was like, this is crazy. I'm very scared and this horse knows I am scared. So it was just like a whole bunch of like negative emotions and all my confidence was just gone after that first day.
哇，厉害，他很可以啊，厉害，很可以耶，他真的有那种美国女牛仔的感觉，你看，你看，
他很可以。
哇
This is what they just taught me about riding a horse, okay? First of all, you have to have the posture of the queen, okay? Then the hands of a woman, so soft, right? And the hips of a prostitute. My dad's gonna see this and be like, excuse me? And the peg leg of a pirate. You can control with the legs.
Alright, what do you think about your riding experience?
I think tomorrow's gonna be pretty challenging because I think I bounce too much instead of thrusting, so it's kind of difficult. And when he goes fast, I get scared. So we gotta work on that.
我觉得今天的这样的体验下来是非常难得，我这一生可能只有今天这一次，然后也觉得很感动，就是我们可以来到一个真正的 ranch， 然后真正的跟 cowboy 学。OK， 今天是全装的 COWGIRL， 耶！哦，然后呢，我们今天要去herd the cattle and then brand the calves and give them vaccination， 所以有点期待，又有点紧张，因为我觉得昨天在练习骑马的时候表现的不是非常好，所以我想要就是先练习一下，然后我们再出去可以表现的超赞。
You happy, baby?
You having fun？
爸爸生日，爸爸的生日，好棒哦！
I have to be able to do this. There's no going back. There's no second chances. There's no redos. So let's just get this. And then all of a sudden, my horse just takes off running. No! Wow! Wow!
Slow down.
I can't.
Emergency brake. Emergency brake. One rein brake. Pull it to your hip. There you go.
I was just panicking. And I hear Travis behind me yelling, emergency stop, emergency stop. I'm like, okay, emergency stop. So I get the horse by the reins and I pull him to the side so his head is at near my hips and he stops. And all of a sudden I am filled with confidence. I'm like, okay, I've got this. I was able to control the situation. I was able to get my horse to stop. He now knows I'm the boss.
It took me a second to like react, and so I had to like yell, what do I do? But he just took off. He just started running.
I saw that. I was like,
oh
I
my
was so
gosh.
scared you're gonna fall off.
I know. And I didn't even think like hold on or like I didn't think of anything. I was just like, what do I
But
do?
you did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
我没有掉下来。
对，我没有掉下来，是不是很厉害？
and then we get ready to go out to the main part of the ranch where we're going to get ready for our journey out to where the cattle is. And as we do that, my horse decides, oh, you think you've got this? I'm gonna run again. So he takes off running, and at this point, I know emergency stop, and my brain is telling me to make this horse emergency stop, so I'm pulling and he's not listening to me. He is fighting back. And so I had my boots stuck in the stirrups, and so I'm like, okay, there's literally like a quarter of a second to make a decision on what to do here. I can't emergency stop him. He's not listening to me. So what I'm gonna do is get off over the side and just try and jump off as smoothly as I can, because in my head, what I'm thinking is I am literally going to die. This horse is going to kill me. So I'm either going to fall off onto the floor, he's gonna step on me, or he is going to drag me along. Where we were, it was like kind of like trees, and so there's branches and debris all over the floor. And so I'm thinking he's either, if my boot gets caught in the stirrup as I get off, he's gonna drag me across the sand and I'm going to die. Like, I was literally scared for my life. Now remember, this is all happening in literally like 2-3 seconds. And so what I do is I pull my boots off, I get over to my leg is over on, both legs are on one side of the horse, and I'm able to kind of just hang on while the horse is running, and the horse ends up stopping. Now I am so confused. I can't do this. I wanted to give up. I wanted to be done. And Travis just told me, like, you need to get control of this horse. Like, you're not gonna get off, you're not gonna give up. What I really love about the way they taught us is that it's teaching us as we're doing it. It's not teaching us and then letting us try. It's literally like, in what we're doing, we are learning while we do it, which I thought is very American. It's very different from what I'm used to. I mean, I've already fallen off twice and I'm fine, so might as well just keep going, right?
好 ，baby， 我们现在有个任务，就是我们要开这台车，然后跟着妈妈。你觉得可以吗？这台车是越野车，然后等一下他们要去赶那个牛群，所以要开着这台跟着他们。
太阳好大哦！
我们等一下要越野了，但是他竟然睡着了，不知道该怎么办。baby， 你要起床一下下吗？
What I was picturing as what herding cattle is I was thinking we're gonna be like running and like, yeah, yeah, you know, like the real cowboys in the West. And they told us like, no, what you see in the movies is not actually real. So that made me feel a lot better. And it was more of like a slow paced, like we're all kind of herding the cattle together. So after that, I was able to really relax because I was like, okay, that wasn't so bad. The worst is over. And now the rest of the part is just, you know, other small jobs, having fun, enjoyment, and it's not so intense.
baby， 等一下你要看着妈妈骑马，然后带着很多牛下来哦，你觉得怎么样？
觉得妈妈很厉害。
真的哈？你觉得他听得到吗？你觉得他听得到吗？
带你去看我的大野狼。
有大野狼石头。
对啊，我看的很多哦。
宝贝，我跟你说，我愿意给你10个兄弟姐妹，我也不要再骑马一次了，好可怕哦！
沙白比你强，是要注意。
为什么？为什么？
因为他现在已经是 you know, cowgirl, you know?
Cowgirl.
Yeah, you know, you
better
know?
watch out.
Okay.
Cowgirl.
他很厉害，现在。
We just got the cows and brought them over here.
Was it hard?
It's literally, Eric, mountains. We're riding up mountains. And my horse, there's a part, it's like a little teeny tiny stream. My horse just jumped over it.
Oh, that's cool.
It was not cool.
Oh, look at that cowboy. I think that hurts more than the babe, don't know?
She says your birthday. I'm gonna give it to her.
我来打屁股喽，哈！
I'll pass.
所以我们刚刚分2队，一个是 Kid 台哥，还有 Beto 跟 Travis， 然后我们另一队是 Kristen 我、昆达跟 Ethan。 我觉得我们那一组就是比较少有赶到牛，因为我们没有看到那么多，就是可能牛都是在另外一边的位置。但我觉得很棒，就是有体验到有一些要上去的时候要上坡，它要跑很快，那个感觉真的很刺激。
So after we finished cattle herding, I kind of thought that would be the end of the day. My body was exhausted, I was tired. We got up every single day at like 6 a.m. to get all this done, and so I was thinking, okay, we've got to be done, right? Nope, not yet. So next thing we went into is tagging their ears, castration, which is like cutting off, you know, their testicles. It was just a very surreal experience because, you know, eating a steak, you don't think of the actual work that goes into raising cows or cattle.
这应该是我拍过最硬的一个影片。然后这只马今天给我心情不好，我刚刚有问他们说为什么这只马会一直跑来跑去，然后不太理我的感觉。然后他们就说，因为第一他们觉得我是新手，就是他，你看他在笑我，你看他在笑我，我说对新手嘛，对，就是因为我。基本上就是太嫩嘛，然后他觉得我好欺负，所以他就欺负我，然后再加上他今天心情不好。
凯哥 K 哥，你们觉得沙白他第一次拍一日系列，他的表现怎么样？
非常好。
我跟你讲，优秀，
很少有女生这么厉害的，
胆子很大，而且胆大心细，
对，
真的很不容易。
而且他摔了2次还敢站上去，
有些女生就很柔弱，就不行，我个人不行。我就想 ，You're so tough
小心嘛
，You're a tough girl，
真的很强。
她算是女汉子，
对，女中豪杰，对。
哎呦，
如果以中华文化的历史人物来算，她就是梁红玉、花木兰这种。木兰，
哇，这个有一点不敢当。
但是这个有好有坏。
对，
就是坏的，就是说以后如果俊杰开始要找这种比较辛苦的，
那我就要去，
他就先打给你。
我觉得这次最好笑的一个体验就是马竟然会在旁边嘲笑人。
哦，对，我刚刚在讲话的时候，他突然，
他是笑谁？
他笑我。
你们那时候在牵牛的时候，他有一只马还在旁边笑。
对，他笑谁呢？
不知道，他就在那边笑。
来，我们要走路哦，要勇敢哦，抓住这里。好，你一只手抓我，一只手抓这个。OK，ready， go。
哇
，buddy，good job。
你以后想要骑马吗？
还是开安保？还是都要？
都要。
So into day 3. Day 3 was my absolute favorite day because we got to go out and actually call the cattle and bring them in and feed them, and we were just able to see these cattle up close and personal, you know, and there's moms and there's babies, and we're calling them, we're like, oh!
我们现在在喂这些牛，然后它是先要很小声，但它们这些比较不会攻击人，然后很酷的是，通常我们会觉得只有布才有那个角角，可是这一个品种是男的女的都有那个角角，所以如果我们动作太快的话，它们可能会攻击，而且它们那个角角吃下去，
it's just super cool to be that close to real live livestock, being close to animals in their natural habitat. It was really, really enriching and it was really cool. And then we went back and we had a barbecue and we just celebrated, you know, everything that we learned, and we celebrated everything that, you know, we did together. Like this, for most of us, was like a first-time experience, but we did it and we conquered it. And, you know, even though there were road bumps and there were things that, it was not easy, but we did it.
What's cooking good looking?
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, hey!
It's not cooking, it's cutting.
What you got cooking?
So how much would these steaks go for at the supermarket?
So steaks of this quality you can't find at a supermarket anywhere around here. Maybe a very specialty meat market, but as this is prime Black Angus.
Okay.
This is what Trump eats.
Yes.
At a supermarket you get select or choice is the grade of meat that you get. This is equivalent of, so these steaks are $50, $60 a piece.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
We're eating prime here.
We're eating money here.
I love you guys! I love you!
And it just reminded me, like, there's so many things in life that I feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't do this, or oh my gosh, I just want to give up, or I can't. There's so many excuses that I have made personally in my life of why I can't do things, but in the end, if you just work hard and you just do it, you've got this. But it was so much more than just a video. It was kind of a life-changing moment where, in the fact that, like, there is so much more to life than just what we do every single day in our day-to-day lives. And so I want to see that. It gave me like a revived joy for life of like, oh my gosh, there's so much out there that I want to try.
好，那我们这支影片就到这里。那喜欢的话，请记得要帮我们订阅，然后有任何问题都可以下方留言告诉我们。记得可以追踪我的 IG。下次见，拜拜。
This is going to be the start of our American series. Stay tuned, keep watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!